The small city of Squint in the Borderlands has very quickly filled up recently. In fact, more than half the residents now fall under Rusthilt's command. Jokes are made at dinner that perhaps Rusthilt should declare himself king of Squint. Most laugh, Kang scowls. Two of the newest Shek scowl. But that's to be expected. Rusthilt has no intentions of declaring Squint as his own. The jokes are just that, jokes, but the Shek are not known for their humor. But amidst the jokes and tall tales of future victories, reality still gets discussed and laid out. Most recently, a bunch of new maps had come into the shop at the edge of Squint. Quickly, before there was any time, our small company here bought them up. And within moments, they're going to see what kind of world lays beyond the Borderlands. What cities and towns await to be explored and reached out to. Perhaps there are even more out there that'd be willing to join Rusthilt's cause, even if they don't reside within the Borderland themselves. The stories of Rusthilt and friends have been traveling through the Borderlands quite rapidly. At the end of the prior episode, we gained 3 new people. Jin, Rain the Giant, and Pin. Jin and Pin, I didn't even realize it. Jin and Pin. And while Jin and Rain the Giant will likely stay within our traveling squad, it's Pin that I think I'm going to have stay here. As you can see, they're quite the cook. They're a decent weaponsmith, and that's about it. Wherein the rest of them, Jin being Rain being quite good at a lot of different things, and Jin having basically no skill, but still being a Shek, is a bit more valuable to us in the shorter and longer term. Also, between the last session and this one, I did about an hour and a half's worth of just off-camera grinding here in Squint. I've gotten Jin to get up to 14 rather. He's going to eat right now, but we're sending him back up there. 14, working on towards 15 in his melee attack, the highest I can get him. And Silvershade has been working on his assassination for a while. He is just about at his max. I think 19 is where it maxes out. He started at 1 and has been working on it for a while now. You can see everybody's gathered around the food barrel. But he's almost at 19. And this is going to be valuable for us if we ever want to sneak into a camp at night, maybe kidnap somebody. We could even potentially kidnap the Dust King. But the other, as well, should I point out, we've got some high-grade leather armor on our newer folk. These were crafted by Hobbs. Hobbs's skill right now is in the 60s, I believe, somewhere. His armor smithing, yeah, he's at 64 armor smithing, so he's producing some very, very good stuff. I ended up picking up a few things off camera, a few new blueprints that Hobbs is currently working on right now. He's working like a rotation queue over here. But the big thing that we want to do, and the way this all opens up in my mind, is with maps. Jin has a bunch of maps, and we're just going to go ahead and right-click on all of these. Actually, we already had that one, but these were all other areas. So that way, if we pop into the map itself, you can see, we can see rather, the kind of world that surrounds us. Now, it's possible that this group here will be the one that ends up taking down the Dust Bandit King, or just the Dust King, I guess. But without, a whole city not too far, Bad Teeth. But that in mind, we're not entirely sure on that. Shark, Swamp Village, there's a couple of cool places not too far from here. And there's a few people that need to work on their skill, and I'd like to see how well we hold up with them. So I was thinking, now that we have quite a big crew here, Rusthilt would like to try and take them out somewhere, maybe see how things go. Mongrel. Oh, there's a city in the actual... There's a city in the Foglands. I didn't realize that. Interesting. In World's End. I actually can't get any information on it by hovering over it, surprisingly. So we have a lot of areas we could explore toward. The swamp, why don't we make it an attempt to head to the swamp village first? We haven't really explored the swamps all that much, and I'm not sure if it's something worth exploring, of course. But we can go ahead and grab some food for everybody, so that we have a bunch of food to travel with, while the others who are working here can stay here and work on their own. But look at this traveling band of monsters. Well, monsters for some. Not all. I don't know where Jin is, actually, but I'd like everybody to be running at the same speed. You're going to see we're going to be running much, much, much slower as well, because there's going to be people who need to work on their athletic skill. But we'll see how it ends up going for us. But this is going to be our traveling crew, except for Pin. Why is Pin here? Pin, you're not staying here. Actually, Pin, in fact, while I have you, Pin, why don't you swing over here, and we're going to get you working for the day. As always, you got to be picking up some metallic slats, if possible. I'd love to find some more ruins to run through and completely sack for everything that it's worth, but it's possible that we may not be able to get that. But that's okay. For now, we're going to take this new crew out into the border zones and see how well they fare. There is the idea of maybe trying to overrun the Dust King Tower with this crew, but it's unlikely to actually have any effect. Mainly because the Dust King Tower has 25 folk living there, and we are merely a small crew of about 8, which is not the best. But hey, it is what it is. Everybody get close. Everybody move to the same speed, please. And everybody head off to the swamp village. And we could attack these folk for some food, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. We have plenty of food to get us through. I don't know what kind of force we need to make it a successful attack on the Dust King Tower. I genuinely have no idea. I feel we are getting close to making an attempt, though, whether successful or not. I mean, it very well could go to the point where we all die or we lose a few. But I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what kind of difficulties it's going to be. I also don't know how difficult the actual swamp is, and if it's something we can actually survive, which is why I don't want to go too far. I'd like to just go to the nearby village and see if the village will have anything for us. Either people we can talk to, maybe things we can buy, maybe even better gear that they may be selling out there. I genuinely have no idea as to what's beyond. We've never really explored much beyond the borderlands. The couple of times we did, when we trickled into the swamp and we trickled into the foglands, we were nowhere near prepared. Nowhere near remotely prepared to deal with what was in store, what was waiting for us. But now, I have more confidence. I mean, look at freaking Rusthill. The last time we went there, he was maybe somewhere in his, teens, or low teens in his attack. Now he's rolling a flat 32. Ruka, 32. Kang, a 29, 24, 29. And then our lowest is going to be the new folk. Rain is a 27 still, which is incredible. Jin is only a 9, and 9s is an 8 right now with, I think weather penalties are actually hitting us. Yeah, of course. As we get ready to leave the swamp, we hit a sandstorm or a dust storm. But I'm feeling a little bit more willing to go out, willing to see what's out there. Maybe there's more waiting for us in the swamp. Maybe moving beyond the borderlands will give us materials or knowledge that will help us take out the Dust King, even if that material is literally just better weaponry. We've definitely seen all that our borderlands can truly give us. Let's see if we can get more. As we head into the swamp, it looks like the dust storm continues. Nope, now it's rain. But that doesn't seem to affect us. Ugh, stinks like my musty old grandma around here. Who's saying that? Let's see. Dialogue. Rustilt, actually, speaking about good old grandma, I guess. Watch it. The swamps are full of monsters lurking or hiding in the vines, waiting to pounce on their prey. Oh, see, that's horrifying to me. I'm really, really nervous already. We got an iron resource here. Hopefully we make it to the village without being killed, but already this is a wildly new area. Monsters, sounds like a challenge. My sword is waiting. As is mine. Shit, you're always so tense, you know that? Whatever, you Shek warriors are on. I want some of it. Who said that? Rustilt! Well, that makes sense for Rustilt, actually. Genuinely, it makes a ton of sense that he would be the one that says that, because he's been having the words of a Shek whispered into his ear for days, 70, probably close to 76, 77 days now. How long have we had Ruka with us? Why are you all splitting up? Stop splitting up. It's ridiculous. I see no enemies. Nothing has tried to pounce on us and eat us alive. I'm keeping an eye out, but what better way to test an even bigger patrol squad? Ooh, there, is that the village? That's the village, I think. Swamp Gate Guard of the Swampers. Okay. Well, they're not called anything other than Swampers, so I don't know what kind of faction they lead. Hopefully they're not particularly racist. We are carrying a Shek and a Hiver with us, but they don't seem to care. Yeah, we can just go right in. They are not mad that we are pushing through. All right, that's good. We got some people on turrets as well, which is great. Let's just have Rust Hilt go in here in case this is like get out of my house kind of moment. No, they have a small Emperor statue, which is weird. A generator providing some power. Nothing that says bar, but a place for traveling. So a shop? What is this music? This is great. Twang that twanger, bro. Here to buy. I mean, I can be. Armor type Sandogaza. We might as well take that. I think we already have Tanglemust. Visored helmet. Sure. Wouldn't it tell us though if we already had it? I don't know if I want to buy that for 1,000 cats though. An iron hat. I would love to learn how to make an iron hat. Well, they don't have much else, so we might as well just kind of take what we can. 4,000? 4,000! Genuinely 4,000, huh? It's an armor type, though. And anything that we can get Hobbs that is going to be new that he can work on that might be better. It's probably a good thing. We'll just grab everything. Who was the one that spoke? It's Ruka. So let's go ahead and learn all of those. And in the moment, let's go back to... Heft is sleeping, I hope. Let's go back to Hobbs here. Let's see. Nothing seems to be screaming great here. Maybe it's over here in the clothing one. Sandgoza is indeed... They are cloth. A Tanglemust we do know how to make. Straw hats. Okay, it's a perception bonus, actually. Why don't we do these now? And we'll just go ahead and repeat these. Meanwhile, Hobbs, I'd like to... Micromanaging, by the way, is a pain. Ooh, these are actually better, I think. We'll see. He's going to run down and take care of what he needs to take care of. Oh, we still have our boy in here. Oh, he's starting to starve to death. Arrange. Let's go sell some things, Hobbs. And then we'll see if we can get rid of this guy. I didn't realize he was starving to death up there. This is also where a good chunk of our money comes from. Hobbs is actually produces some very good quality stuff now. So we're actually able to really fund ourselves pretty easily off of just that. Like, this sells for what? 1,000 right out the gate, high grade, because he's just making such good stuff. He should be wearing it, actually. We can sell this armored rags off of him. Let him carry that around. Hobbs can look a little bit better than normal. But first, let's go actually up here and pick him up. Realizing he's probably looking weaker and malnourished. Hobbs realizes he needs to do something with the prisoner since the crew that brought him here is long gone for some reason. So let's go ahead and swing him out this way. Let's turn jobs off for a minute. From our dear boy Hobbs. Why is there nobody here anymore? Well, it's only $3, like 3,000 credits, or cats rather. I just don't know why nobody's here. He's gonna play dead. Meanwhile, I think I'm just going to try and pick the lock. Are you really going to fight me? Okay. Hobbs is going to put some pain in. He's actually super healed, so he might actually win this. Now that I think about it. Even though he's malnourished. We'll see. He's doing some martial arting. I'm hoping we see some police show up, but I guess not. There we go. Just knock him out. Knock him in his stomach, Hobbs. There you go. Let's go and pick the lock. Set one free if possible. He's running away. He got up so he could try and run away. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Come back here, my man. Why do you keep trying? Stay down. I'm trying to find you a nice little cage. You know what? Better yet, put down. Let's pick this one. Fall's being attacked again, unfortunately, for Fall. Let's actually have him run here. Run, Fall. We'll have you... No, never mind. Let's see if we can grab the attention of them. Hello? Yeah. Come on. Hello? Oh, there they are. Oh, there's so many. Oh my god, there's so many. Fall, just minding his own business, gets jumped by a pack of hungry, rabid... And Rock is somewhere being attacked as well. I think he's good now, though. Just hungry bandits. So he runs back for the guards while he sees a whole nother group getting involved here. Ready to just lay the beat down on anybody who potentially has any food. But he's going to help out. Fall has actually been, if you take a look, his attack and stuff, not too bad comparatively for what he does. All right, Hobbs. Set free. I'm going to pick up the Dust Bandit boss here. We're just going to put him in here. I don't think this is going to get us the bounty, but it's going in. And he can just... Let's just let him die here. Hobbs, it's time to go back to your jobs. Off you go. Just had to make it happen. Oh, Rock is actually getting into a fight here. And he's winning. He's actually fighting with the staves he's made. He's carrying 2 of them. And he's going to go fight. Well, now that that's done, Hobbs is going to go back to making his armor. Let's go back to the Forgotten Crew. Our successful journey to the swamps so far, anyway. Got a bunch of new things to sell off. Or rather, new things to study and learn. Hello? No? Alright, well, there's nothing in there, apparently. Everybody out. Nope, there was. There it is. It was loading. Alright, what else do we got? Is this a bar? Is this the bar? The only bar in town? I mean, it's certainly a very tiny little village. Ooh, rice wheat farm. It's like free food. This is not a whole lot. Somebody's house. Everything's unlocked. It's a swamp house and nobody's here. Interesting. I wonder if we could make it to the big town of Shark. This is exciting because this is just a new area for me. Can we get to Shark and not die in the process? Oh, everybody's stopping. No, why are you all going different ways? Why, Jin, why? Let's all go that way. Jin. Alright, just follow. Jin. Just follow, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. You keep trying to separate, and I understand, you know, the need, the want to try. Make something of yourself. Go your own path. You gotta catch up, though, Jin. You gotta catch up. They're all okay. Well, they're going the way you were originally going, Jin, so I guess you can feel good about yourself. I kind of want to fight something out in the swamps, though. What's out here? What can we do? Everybody okay in Squint work, by the way? Yeah, everybody's bandaged up, so... Okay. Now that we've got them all marked, they should all run that way without having to follow one another. But we'll keep a close eye on them as they travel through the swamps themselves. See if any wildlife decides they want to take a bite out of us. We are being chased by something known as blood spiders. Their attack is incredibly high, and their dexterity is even higher. Meanwhile, Rock is being attacked by more goddamn starving bandits. So let's get him over here if possible. Run through them, Rock. Heft is on the ground, bleeding out. Rock is doing his best to try and save him. Hobbs, I think, is coming out to do the medic thing. Yep, here they come. Guards on the way. And then we can turn Rock around and have him fight. Hopefully he'll survive. If he doesn't, well, so be it. But we got to go back to the swamp right now. Blood spiders. That was a lot of them. And it looked like they were trying to just eat us alive. If there was maybe less than the amount that we saw, I would have tried to engage there. But there was at least 6 or 7. And they alone have a large amount of numbers. And a large stat score, so. Squint work. Just don't die is all I ask. Heft is out. Hopefully she'll wake up on her own. And she'll make it back home. We can always go back for her, though, if we need to. The trees themselves look like they're melting in the forest. In the swamp, rather. Globs of, like, tree just hang by the wayside. I'm curious if that means anything. Why do they look like they are literally melting right now? Well, there he goes. Hobbs has medicine, so... Ooh, he's got himself something that protects him from some acid, as well as give them perception. So he made his first hat. Whoa, this is interesting. What is this? This is still the swamp? Yep, just a different part of the swamp that has a bit different flora. Ooh, I do not like this. Having to swim our way through is not fun. I'm curious. Oh, that goes up very, very fast the more they have to swim, though. So you learn quick, I guess, when you have no choice. And then look at this. More metallic architecture. Maybe even just calling them artifacts is better. Old, forgotten, rotten away, and even eaten up by some of the world. Interesting. Remnants of the old world. Whatever it was that came before. More swimming. No, they're not going... Okay, good. They went the smart way. We approached the gate to this city called Shark. The music got quite ominous, but here we are. Rustilt's idea of finding others who may have heard of him, or at the very least those who may have escaped the borderlands in fear of the dust bandits. Perhaps there are those here who would recognize our name, or at the very least feel empathy toward our plight, willing to join us, or fight with us, more specifically, not fighting us. And here we are. What a cool little place. Oh, that's awesome. The bar actually looks a little different here. It says bar in a little bit of a different language. In the center, a town circle, maybe a marketplace of a sort, where those who fish or farm sell their goods. Houses and other stores lay around as well. A promising sight in such an inhospitable place. Are you, traveler? Ah, you traveler? How about a game of cat crawlers? I don't know what that is, but let's look around here for a moment. A ton of hivers. An absolute butt ton of hivers here. Almost exclusively, maybe. Looks like, perhaps, entirely exclusively. Can I be seen over here? We have a letter, a note, a memo from Big Grim. An old memo addressed to the big bosses from Grim of the Hounds. Hash is dead. The Stalker clan is dead. That arrogant piece of shit ain't gonna bother nobody no more. No more rules. Big Grim runs the swamps now, and things are gonna change around here. Cross me and I'll feed you to my hounds like I did Hash. Well, that sounds promising. Letter to Darkbrow. An old, terribly written letter. Looks like it dates back to before Grimm became big boss of the Swamplands. All right, so Grimm is the one who's in charge of the Swamplands, presumably kind of like the Dust King. Big Darkbrow comes pretty clear that Hash's volatility is becoming a pain in the ass to the whole lot of us. And my sauces tell me he's coming for you in the casinos first. But together us hounds and black shifters can trap him. My hounds will help you, but for a price. I want the city. I've looked out for you well so far, Darkbrow. I'm sure you'll make the right choice, Grimm. Overleaf, a crudely drawn picture of a stick man with a knife in the heart, has been scribbled. Interesting. So he's willing to work with them under the condition that he gets the city as recompense. Interesting. A lot of people running around right now. I'd like to pick this chest as our crew keeps the Oi Roma over here. As the crew keeps them busy, we can take a peek. Memo from Big Grimm. Hash is dead. Okay, nothing. Oh, wait. Just dried meat. Literally just dried meat. Alright, no more sneaking. We're good. Probably should have had Silvershade do that one. He's better at it, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at what they sell here first and foremost. Want to play a game of cat crawlers? False. First 6 rollback gets the girl. Girl? What girl? Sure, why not? Okay, charging the wedgers and holding the knockers. And we get an arrow to the neck. Fishing with the arrow in the neck or rolling back, traveler. Fish? Okay, pulling out, and we're fishing with the arrow in the neck, forking the loaves and weeping the garu. And it's a dry out with a hungry gutter. Bad luck, Drifter. I don't know what that means, but let's go again. Roll back. Rolling, rolling. Cats in the house, we're rolling back with the stroller. No, never mind. I don't know what the hell that means. How about you, Silvershade? Maybe he'll be more kind to you? Maybe you know what that is? How do I play? It's a quick learning game, Drifter. Shoot through it and you'll be fine. Folks are waiting to play. Let's go. Okay, exposing the girls and tickling the wheat. And we got a hungry gutter. Fishing with the hungry gutter or rolling back? Roll back. Play again. I don't... We got a chubby 9. Fishing with the chubby 9. Let's fish. I don't... Fish. Fish. Okay. This guy's an asshole. He's cheating. I don't know what he means by any of the things he said. A lot of people to talk to, though. Looking to team up with the Drifter. Sure, I'm interested. Alright, not interested in the money right now. Don't really have the 3,000... Whoa! A little bit of a glitch. Don't have the 3,000 cats to be playing. Or buying. We got green. And that seems to be it. A few beds. Circle. Wandering assassin. Hey, the shinobi thieves! There's a weapon place over here. I say we stay here till morning. And maybe we'll get some more... We'll get some blueprints or something for our weaponsmith back home. Something he can start working on right away. Something to make us more fearsome. Oh, girl, you still in a recovery coma? You are. Wakey, wakey, Heft. You did a great job. You gotta get up. There you go. Up you go, Heft. Up you go. Good for you. Now to let night pass and let morning fall. Seems the dust bandits have heard that we are hanging around this area, causing issues. Gonna have to grab Hobbs here and try and track them down. Yeah, there they are. Oh, dust bandits and hungry bandits, it seems. The a dust boss is here, but not the dust king. Let's see if you can get some medicing in real quick. If we need to move them, we can, but there was some trouble I saw brewing, so I want to make sure everything's good. Are you out of medical stuff? Not even close. No. Let's move Hobbs back. See See if we can pull them. They all hate us, so I'd like to grab them if I can. Yeah, good, good. Keep them nearby. Let them take shots. There we go. Perfect. Put the jobs back on for Hobbs and send them in. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. We'll send Stone in alone. Well, we gotta wait for everything to load. Now the question is, let's see what they've got to sell. Ooh, ninja blades. Might be worth grabbing. Ooh, and an arm. I feel like I knew you could do robotic arms. Yes, I did know that. Okay, I was like, hang on, this is weird. It's surprising, but no. It's not bad. The toothpick. How much is this? Oh my god, it's 8,000 goddamn dollars. But the amount of damage you could do with it compared to the damage I do here? 1725, 1730. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and grab all of this. Get all of that learned. Well worth it. We're very, very, very broke now, but hopefully well worth it. And that alone, I mean, the venture out to Shark proves valuable to Rusthilt. He got exactly what he needed, and definitely something he wanted, to further his resources, to pad his own pockets with more technology and knowledge. There's only so much knowledge that it can be found in the Borderlands, and that's something that the entire crew has kind of come to realize. There's lots of remnants of old civilizations, but for the most part, outside of the Shek and the Holy Nation that kind of exists on the outskirts, it's dust bandits and nothing more. And the tech that they have is, at the very best, serviceable, but could use a lot of work. So hopefully this will help us a lot. So that in mind, let's actually go to the crafting station. And let's look at what this is going to run us. A ninja blade. Skill 10, material cost 4, and iron plates. So it's 4 iron plates instead of just the 1. But that's fine because we can do a lot with that. Whoa, what the hell are those? Swamp raptors. Will they attack or are they just like friendly? I think I've seen swamp raptors before, but they don't seem to care too much. Ooh, they just walk under the water. I see. They don't swim. Ooh, that's actually horrifying if that's how they operate. If they walk on the bottom of waterbeds, my god, they could literally just sneak up at any point. As we look at the map and Rusthilt bids about to say farewell to Shark, I realize there's a ruin not too far from here. What was the one thing that I said Rusthilt was looking for? Things to scavenge for better technology and supplies. And it's been a while since we've actually been to a ruin. This is on the opposite end of the swamp, though. This is a treacherous journey, and the way back would be dangerous. We'd have to... Okay. We'd have to get back to Shark, probably first. Recoup there, and then move if everything goes poorly. Jin is just running. Well, since it failed to save, let me do a quick save for the game. Hopefully that'll work. I'm not quite sure why it failed. But the temptation to look at the map and have the crew... Oh, God. To have the crew all see the... Man, we might be able to take them, actually. Let's see what happens when we run by them. The crew sees the ruins. It's hard to say no. Alright. River raptors are... Swamp raptors, rather. Don't seem that aggressive. Not bad. Whoop. As I speak... Nope, they don't turn around. Okay. The hell is that? What the hell? Look at this thing. A swamp turtle? Its attack is terrible. Its dexterity is terrible. We could probably hack that thing down for meat easily. Are we good on food? Yeah, we're fine on food. I might have like a secret poison attack or something. There's no point in fighting it is what I'm trying to get at. Don't mess with the wildlife if you don't need to. Especially in an area you don't recognize. At least in the Borderlands, we know what to expect out there. And even to some degree, the Sten Desert. Beak things and the like. But we haven't seen any beak things in the swamp, which is good. But instead, river or swamp raptors and blood spiders. Smaller, more horrifying creatures, all things considered. We're coming up on the ruins. We're on the verge of what looks like a whole new biome here. But it's still the swamp. And here it is. Let's move off to the side where we can see. And this ruin is magnificent looking. A whole base that looks like it was swallowed by the loose earth. Gurgle. I'm sorry, what? There's something over here. Something's being attacked. Ah. Swamp Ninja Gainen. I'm not quite sure what they want, but I'd prefer not to get eaten. Meanwhile, we are being attacked by one of the swamp spiders, so let's get it. Let's hope we can get it anyway, because I feel like these will kill us if we don't kill them. Back up. Medics, please. I'm hoping it's dead, so let's just grab its teeth. Yeah, it's dead. They go down quick, but wow, the amount of damage they did was crazy. What was that? Only a few hits on Rusthilt, and he's already recoiling. We got swamp ninjas fighting up there. Ooh. These are suddenly aggressive to us, the swamp ninjas. Swamp Ninja Gainen, they're all losing, surprisingly. I'm kind of interested to watch this, and I imagine we're watching it from the perch here. Concerned because we were clearly being made aggressive to. I don't know why Swamp Ninja Chunin is so angry at us, while the others are not. Do we come clean up? I think we come try to clean up. I think we'd be opportunistic. Oh, wait. No. Red sabers? The fuck are red sabers? Alright, you know what? Everybody in here. Get inside. Into this abandoned area. Whoa. Okay. Who's taking what? A guardless katana. Let's take that. Did he take it? Guardless katana. Okay, so let's compare it to our main weapon, the Nodachi here. Cutting damage, much higher. Already, I'm just going to swap it. I'm just telling you right now. I'll put this in here. 1.15, no blunt damage, 1.3 blood loss. It's fine. Armor penetration, not as good, but that's okay. Attack bonus +6, +4. 10% versus humans. Genuinely, this thing is way better. Already. A skeleton repair kit? We definitely want the fabrics. Iron plates. The other guardless katana. Fuel. More fabrics. Steel bars. Sure. Literally, that seems to be it. I don't know how important gears are, so let's go grab them. Can we get upstairs? Is there an upstairs? I'm very nervous. Splint your injuries. Seems clear. Let's go sneak mode. Let's continue up. It's a fascinating building. Yeah, everything's gone. Okay. A lot of bones in here, so I think these ruins were actually being held by the blood spiders, and we actually got very lucky that the blood spiders ended up getting picked up and picked off by the swamp ninjas, who were then picked up by the red sabers, for whatever they are and whoever they are. Let's see if they'll let us loot them, or if they'll make it that we can't. Speed it up. Let's see. Hello. Those that enter the swamp don't leave the swamp? Okay, we need to run. Run. We're being attacked. Oh no. Red sabers. Okay. I disagree with your thought process there, Red Saber, sir. Let's see. We're not in great shape, but we're in better fighting shape than the two of them. I want you to pop shots. Pop shots on this one now. We should be able to take him on. Stone, back up. Pop shots. I see none of his companions showing up, so we can quickly take them down if possible. Stone, back up. To an area where there's less visibility. Or more visibility of the enemy. No. Let's take a look real quick. Let's loot. Let's grab this. This will give us a Swamp Ninja outfit. As well as their freaking weapon. Thank you. There's more. How many more? 2? Only 2? Nope. At least 4. Bandaged, bandaged. Really hurt and bandaged and bandaged. I think we can take them. I think we can. I think we absolutely can. Let's go attack all and just get in there. We took out one. Oof. Rustil, I want you over here, buddy. There's like horrifying screaming happening. Jump in. Stone absolutely gonna fight this guy over here. Ruka, stay back. Stay over here. I want you to don't go chasing. Is basically the point. We can win this fight. The Red Sabers are not as skilled as I would actually have initially imagined. Let's move Stone up. Where are you guys going now? Is there somebody in there? There is somebody in there. Well, they're done now. They're getting actually demolished. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and go get them. What an interesting opportunity for us to have come into this and have just angry tribes over here that we can just clean up. Silvershade, I want you over here looting these ninjas, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab their only weapon. A swamp ninja mask. And a dyed turtleneck. While they keep doing their thing, we're just going to keep looting everything worth looting. Because even if we can't do anything here with them right now, we could always bring them back. And do something better with them eventually. Rain the Giant, I want you to loot him before he drowns in the water, which I don't even think is a thing that it can happen, but just in case. If we just trash everything that they've got. Relax yourself. Okay, we actually came out on top there. What a hell of a little ride that was. Man. Rain, come check out what this guy's got, actually. Actually, let's have Rustilt check. Because it's the Guinan. Maybe he's got... No, we've already looted him. I'll definitely take the other weapon. Arrange, please. Absolutely some more healing stuff. If we loot them naked, there's nothing they're going to be able to do about it. Where is the other one? Blood spider. All right, why don't we just count our blessings and get the hell out of here? An infested lab. When we hover over it, everybody's dead. The infested lab is dead. We got out of there with a good weapon. Let's not necessarily let's head to Shark. I'm just afraid they're gonna see us and hate us. Let's actually just beeline it to Squint. Someone just said blurg over that way, so we need to get out of here. It could be just like wounded folk waking up, but I think that's we got to get out of here. That's our cue to get the hell out of the swamps. Blood spiders, swamp ninjas, red sabers, whoever they are. The swamps are filled with some horrible, horrible stuff. But when we get back to Squint, well, we'll have a lot of things to go through. Hopefully some exciting new equipment as well. The swamps certainly are dangerous. About as dangerous as Rusthilt remembers, though they only had trespassed upon them only one time before. But that one time, they were besieged by the same things they were besieged by in this attempt. Blood spiders. And while the blood spiders themselves may be fearsome foes and worthy of avoiding, those who reside within the swamp, those who tell us those who enter the swamp may never leave, the red sabers, the swamp ninjas, while they may be formidable foes, Rusthilt and his crew walks away equally victorious as they are opportunistic. Rain the Giant and Jin head back with Rusthilt and his crew, impressed with how they carried themselves on their first outing, and they can see why Ruka praises them, speaks highly of their activities and their goals, and speaks even more highly of Rusthilt himself.